Psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia involve a loss of contact with reality and disturbances in thinking, speech, perception, emotion, and behaviour. A person may hear voices, see people, or feel sensations that don't actually exist. They may be convinced that the world has been destroyed or that other people are trying to control, harm, or even kill them. On top of this, approximately 80% of individuals with schizophrenia experience cognitive impairments. Although medications can effectively reduce psychotic symptoms, they have little impact on cognition. This is worrying because cognitive impairments are strongly associated with poor functional outcomes, such as poor self-care, poor social skills, and unemployment. So what can we do to improve cognitive performance? Well, I'm particularly interested in computerised cognitive training. Here, individuals are presented with a variety of exercises, each targeting specific cognitive domains, such as attention, memory, and processing speed. In those that are diagnosed with schizophrenia, cognitive training has been shown to enhance cognition, functional outcome, and even neuroactivity. But why wait until these cognitive deficits are fully established to intervene, especially given that they typically develop before the first episode of psychosis? In my research, I use specialised clinical interviews to identify individuals at heightened risk of psychosis. They may have a family history of psychosis or be experiencing attenuated subclinical psychotic symptoms. They're also expected to have greater brain plasticity, meaning that their cognitive deficits are more amenable to change. So, the aim of my PhD is to determine whether cognitive training can also enhance cognitive performance and neuroactivity at this early stage. Participants are asked to undergo a variety of cognitive tests and at least 3 hours of brain imaging, both before and after 10 hours of cognitive training. In the brain imaging sessions, participants are presented with a basic visual task, shown in the slide. And these concentric circles are constantly moving inwards, and at unpredictable time points, accelerate even faster. And participants need to press a button if they detect this speed change. So typically, this cognitive task elicits strong patterns of neuroactivity in the visual cortex, situated at the back of the brain. But in schizophrenia, individuals have quite low levels of neuroactivity during this task, a pattern we also expect to see in people at heightened risk of psychosis, and that's shown on the left. We hope that the neuroactivity will be boosted by our cognitive training programme, shown on the right. So computerised cognitive training is a cheap, accessible and enjoyable treatment option, and its long-term effects could potentially be game-changing.